company started in 1971. My parents started the company. They started out of our family station wagon. Building we moved into now in the 80s is around 70,000 square feet. We're lucky to get it back when we did. It was a waterbed in the 70s and we moved in the 80s. And we've seen the neighborhood grow since we've been here and got a very big showroom. It's over 8,000 square feet. With everything changing now with the internet, you have to wow people when they come in. We have a complete lift chair area, we have a complete scooter, power chair area, wheelchair, bath section. We even added a used equipment area. Our retail showroom is pretty much our backbone now as far as our business goes. So when people come in, they're like, wow, look at the selection. And they may come in for the chair that's on sale for $499, but they'll sit in the higher end chair and they'll fall in love with it. So you really have to bring in everything you can to show people that there's a lot of options. Because not everything works in your home. So you have to come in here, you sit in it, you try it, and you realize this is the best for me.
When someone walks in our store, we always will give them a friendly hello. We always like to ask them, is there anything that we can help you find? Do you just want to kind of look around? We make sure people know that we're stepping into a no pressure sales environment. One of the big reasons we never really worked with commission, because we're not here to sell, especially seniors, anything that they don't need or might not necessarily want to purchase yet. We're just here to be kind of just a showroom that will allow people to come in and see things they might otherwise have not had exposure to. And just to show them that there's a wide range of products that can improve their quality of life and maybe things that they weren't aware that even existed before.
The whole industry's changed. Healthcare has changed immensely. We've always had the focus of try to cover all of our bases, have the retail showroom, have the cash and carry, and be able to offer people if it's not covered, okay, I can buy this item and I can afford to get it. Either I can rent it or I can buy it at a good price. We try to fit the needs of anybody comes in. If they can't afford a wheelchair for $200 some, hey, we have a used one over here for $90.
Next day after I was born, I was here, doing the filing with Mom. She's had me here, and I've been here for 27 years now. Being born into it is something special. Third generation now. Grandfather being a therapist, he got us, motivated to go to school. And before he passed, I got into respiratory therapy school. Graduated in 2013. My cousin decided he would like to become a therapist as well, so he's halfway through schooling. So once he graduates, we'll have 2 full-time therapists, as well as a showroom to fill everyone's needs.
It's kind of in the DNA. I mean, the family, we've always been in medical. It's all we've ever known, but we really enjoy helping the general public. We're really community-based, and we really love helping the people who come in. And because I was raised by my grandparents, because my parents really weren't in the picture as much. And so growing up with them, I got a different perspective on taking care of somebody who was older than you, and then as they got closer to the end of their life, and ultimately when they passed recently, both of them, it kind of gave me a different perspective on life of how to help take care of people and improving their quality of life. And because when people feel limited by their mobility or their circumstances, they often will find themselves having a really depleted quality of life. And being a facilitator of meeting those needs is really fulfilling to us, not from a monetary standpoint, but just a personal. We feel good about ourselves at the end of the day, and that's more important than any amount of money we could ever make.
It's different to grow up in it. It's also different to work in it. I've been a caretaker for both my grandparents as well as other family members, so I have a heart for caregiving.
If someone comes in, you have to know the product. You have to be able to help them, walk them through the process. Okay, what is it you're coming in for today? What is your needs? Because they may not know. They may not know they need something for their bathroom. They may not know that a lift chair instead of a hospital bed would work better. So your staff has to really understand their needs and go from there.
If I was asked to train somebody new, would be to teach them to listen and to read somebody's body language, understand why they're here, what they're here for, and what they're comfortable with, and never push to sell anything. That's why we try to carry quality products. It takes pressure off a salesman. You can't sell a bad product if you don't believe in it. That's one of the reasons why we love carrying the Golden products. We can stand behind it with confidence. You don't have to have a pitch. It sells itself. And what's not to love?
To be able to sell against the internet, people come in all the time as I could get it cheaper on the internet. True, but can you actually come in and sit in it and try it around here and see if, wow, I like the color, I like the feel of it. And you know what, I might pay a few dollars more, but I know that if I've got a problem, I can come in, they can answer questions, they can repair that for me. And I know if I come in today, they'll either bring it to me today or bring it to me tomorrow. And I have that person that I actually can relate to and talk to rather than just ordering it over, and hopefully when it comes in, it's correct for me.
The best part about coming into our physical store is that unlike the internet where you can read a million reviews, you can look at a million pictures, and you can visualize in your mind, but sometimes people come in and they think they have what they want in their mind, and they leave with something totally different because they realize that that was not going to meet my needs as well as the other product. That's the beauty of having a retail showroom.
And that's the number one thing, is letting people know what's out there. With all the different products that we have and the large selection we have, they are able to come in, try things out, see what works, what doesn't work, and really be able to leave with something that they really feel that's going to better their lives.
But when somebody originally comes to me and they ask me my opinion on the chairs, I love to tell them the backstory of my grandparents and how they've had several relaxers over the years, quality chairs that we still have to this day. And I just make sure that they know what their options are and know that no matter if they take a value series or a chair with every single bell and whistle that you guys at Golden can throw on it, they're leaving with a quality product regardless of how much it costs.
I stand by Golden products. Both my grandparents had Golden chairs. My mother has a chair as well, and it really has made a positive impact.
And I remember when Rich Golden came in, my dad was still here, and he, I guess my dad sort of broke him in, you know. But he told him, you know, my dad was always about retail. A lot of companies were home delivery. My dad was all, I have to have a retail showroom, and he was always big about that. And he wanted to always display as much as he could. And as you can see, Golden, we have a lot of chairs on display. Some companies have a few, but we bring in just about everything we can and give the customers something to see, something to try at a good price. And you know, we back it up with our deliveries and our repairs and our staff. As a lot of our staff's been here for over 20 years. We've dealt with Golden for so many years, and we see the same people all the time, and we talk to the same people, and we know that if we sell something, they have our back. And it's not like some companies we go, well, sorry, this was not covered. And we know with Golden, even if maybe it's a little bit out of warranty, they might still take care of it, and just to make the customer happy. And then there was a story of these people traveling, and they lost their scooter off the back of their motorhome, and it was because of a defective part on the scooter, and these people were without a scooter. Golden stepped up and replaced that scooter. I mean, that's way above anybody would do. The biggest thing too is we know the product is good. We know it's built well.
One of the cool things about me working in the showroom and occasional days where we were shorthanded is sometimes I would sell a product, a lift chair or a scooter, and then deliver the same product myself and the rest of the day. And it was funny because people used to say, are you the only person at the store? And I said, yeah, you should see the Christmas parties, it's just me. But it's really fun to be able to go and see people later on down the road and have people, as we were talking about earlier, people who come in where the fabric wore out, but the chair just keeps on ticking like a Timex watch, and it just won't quit. And I've had so many testimonials of people in the past where it's like they only want to stick with a Golden product because of the fact that they know that they've had a quality item. And then I can firmly, from my back pocket, draw out my own testimonial, like, here's our experience with the chair. We love them. We have several of them because of the fact that we know it's going to last, it's going to work, and if there's any issues, we're going to get it resolved.
So we know we have a good product. We know they have our back. Mike Siemens is like part of the family. He's been coming here for 30 years, and we're lucky that he's the rep for them because, you know, he understands us. He understands what our needs are. It's been a success story for us for over 20 years with Golden. So, and we plan on continuing that. And as you can see, that's our product line.
I wish all manufacturers were as good as Golden with their warranty standards as well as their ability to help people. You know, being a family business and then dealing with family businesses, that's huge, is they care about the people. You know, everyone works as a family, as a team. I wish other manufacturers would strive to be as good as Golden.
I think the products are great. We just got that cowskin chair, and that's, I don't know about that, but I think that's pretty wild. My wife fell in love with that. So it's neat that they're not afraid to do something like that. You know, hey, let's try that. And that's what you have to do because you don't know what's gonna sell. We don't know. We bring things in and we don't know if it's gonna sell until it's here. And this is Adam. Say hi, Adam. This is our son, Adam.
Hi.
He's our big helper today. My wife and I work together. She's been here since she was a teenager. She started off as a cleaning girl. We're a good team. You know, we work together well, and I think that's what makes a company. If you can all work together as a good team, and we have a good core of people too. We've got, you know, our employees are like family because a lot of them have been here for over 20 years. They've seen our kids grow up. This has been part of the family for so many years. It's just natural for us just to continue.